Good morning, everyone. This is Loretta from Legally Quirky, and this is the channel that you can come to kind of get some tips on saving money, decluttering, minimalism. Also, I give just general relationship advice. I've been married and divorced and married again. And also talk about things like cleaning tips. And also today, we're going to cover the thought process that goes into decluttering and when to decide that it's time to let something go. I hope that this isn't your first time here, but if it is, welcome. If you like the video, that supports me without costing you anything. And also, if you're interested in getting more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. So let's get started. Today, the first thing that is up that I'm going to explain why it's getting decluttered is this guy. I've had him for a really long time, like decades. I was an avid yoga person. Like, it was my life. I swore by it. It was great for physical and mental well-being. And at that time, I had the yoga frog. I still have my yoga mat. I had a lot of yoga clothes. Unfortunately, what happened was I was in a really bad car accident in 2023, and I can no longer do yoga. And that diagnosis is probably going to stay for the rest of my life. So, since I can't do traditional yoga using a floor mat and I can't go to yoga classes, it's not a part of my life anymore, unfortunately. And so the frog has also been around for a while, moved around to a bunch of different spots, but yoga is not part of my life anymore, unfortunately. And so for that reason, I'm going to declutter him. Also, because he's been with me in different locations, there's not always pleasant memories associated with those different locations that I lived and who I was living with. So he's going to leave and he will be in my next yard sale with the yoga mat. All right, the next thing that is getting decluttered, I like to give these examples because I think it's helpful. This actually is not going to get decluttered. This is going in the trash. I love this brand, but there was just one problem. The pump will not pump and it keeps getting stuck. So this is going into the garbage. I dumped the soap into a different container, but there's no point when I'm getting in the ready in the morning. I don't have time to keep trying to get the pump to work. I want getting ready in the morning to be as easy and streamlined as possible. I usually am ready in 30 minutes or less. So that holding me up and annoying me, that's not how I want to start my day. So it's getting thrown out. Things that I'm using up and it's going to be going. Love this product also. I've had this for a while. I usually use it in the summer. So I think it's starting to reach the end of its shelf life. I'm going to use it up today and tomorrow, and then this bottle is going away. And I probably won't buy it again because I'm really trying to streamline my skincare. You drop a comment for me. Do you really need a toner? A lot of people swear by toners. They think it's really important step in cleansing and taking care of your skin. I think it depends how old you are if you need a toner or not. I'm not going to be doing it. Other things that we're decluttering. I have a lot of knickknacks around the house. You can see I've got artwork up, but there was probably a knickknack in every single corner of this house. Not at that point in my life anymore. I want the counters to be clean so it's easy to clean. This was actually in the kitchen for a while, then it got moved to another shelf. I'm tired of moving it. It's also been in multiple states and multiple houses, and I have bad associations with this now. So that's going into the next yard sale. Other things that are going out. You know those freebies that you got? This is a free chapstick that was given to me at a recent presentation that I went to. I'm going to put it in my purse. If I don't use it in a week, when I clean out my purse, and I do that every week, it will go into the trash. So either it's going to get opened and used, and then I'll keep it, or it's just going to go in the trash. Another freebie. So you go to the dentist, you get these little freebie travel size toothpaste. That's fine if it's a brand that you use. You could save it and use it the next time you go someplace. This, however, though, is not one that I love. There are other brands out there that I actually need to use and that my doctor recommended. I'm not even sure why they put this in my package because usually they're aware of that and they will put the specific item that they're recommending instead of this. This is so bare bones. It's just cavity prevention. It doesn't do anything else. So this is actually going in the trash, or I'm going to use it to try to clean something. And you can look this up on YouTube. There are people that actually use these gentle toothpaste to try to clean different things around the house, like chrome. So I'm going to give it a test and we'll see how it goes. Other things that are getting decluttered. I have a junk or utility drawer. I think most of us do. Ours has batteries in it. Leave me a comment if you put your batteries in the refrigerator. That's what my parents used to do, but I don't do that. And I'm just curious, does anybody know, does it really work? But these got loose from their package. And so there were little tiny birthday candles all over the junk drawer, mixed in with everything. And rather than wait until the wax starts to melt and stick to everything, I decided that it was time for these to hit the garbage since they came loose and out of the package. So that whole thing went out. I can't even remember the last time we did birthday candles. So unless there's like a bunch of squirrels that want to meet outside and have some sort of vigil to like the giant god of trees or nuts, there's no purpose for these. That's adorable though. Can you imagine a bunch of little squirrels holding these? Like, please give us nuts. Winter is coming. But I'm going to throw these away. Okay. So you are going to go and meet your mates in the garbage can. Other things that are getting decluttered. Again, all of us go through different seasons, and the season that I'm in right now, I used to have a bunch of different journals. Okay, this is one of my journals. I'm getting rid of them unless there is something amazing in that journal. And sometimes, I've jotted down someone's phone number in there, or, I've marked down someone's birthday. But there's a lot of stuff in there that I don't need to have. Like this journal, this is old. It's from last year. I'll look through it. I'll take the bookmark out. That's a nice bookmark and keep that. But I don't need to keep that paper around. My goal is actually to go for what the life-changing magic of tidying up says, and that is to get rid of all of your paper. Now, because of my former profession, there were a lot of files that I had. Trying to make the transition of scanning things so I have electronic files instead of paper files. I would love to get rid of all of the paper in my house. Just get rid of it, get rid of the filing cabinet. I don't need it. I actually, when I was decluttering the junk drawer, utility drawer downstairs, I came across owner's manuals for stuff, warranties, just miscellaneous paper. And I don't even know where those items are. So I just took it and I checked it because I'm not going to try to figure out if I even still have whatever that paperwork went to. That appliance might have gotten sold in the last yard sale, so it's gone. Other things that I want to encourage you, I mentioned decluttering my purse and going through my purse. If you have receipts, once you have purchased something, brought it home, checked the receipt, there's no reason to keep them. Now, some people are scanning them and they use things like Fetch or the Amazon Shoppers panel in order to get rewards back. What I've noticed is that these rewards programs are now upping and changing the rules on you so that it's getting harder and harder to get gift cards back. So guess what? I'm not doing it anymore. I am decluttering my technology. I'm going to go into my phone. I'm going to delete those apps. I'm just not going to use them. It is a waste of my time to keep and scan these receipts. I saw someone the other day, she opened up her wallet and she had a wad, like this thick, a wad of receipts. I'm like, what are you going to do with that? And she goes, oh, I'm saving them up on Saturday. I'll put everything out and I'll scan it all at once. That's a lot of crap to carry around. And I would be worried that it would get mixed in with paper money and then you accidentally lose paper money. That hurts my heart. I don't want anybody to lose paper money. So if you are decluttering your purse or your wallet, look for stuff like that. That's taking up space and it's not adding any value. And if anything, it could cause trouble. Last thing on my list for today that I'm going to be decluttering, things that you bought that you don't like the taste of. How many of you have bought something and it didn't taste like you thought it was going to taste, but you suffered through that entire jar or bottle or salad kit because you paid money for it and you're like, I'm going to eat it if it kills me because I spent good money on it. I bought this, right? It is a cherry flavored stevia packet. It tastes terrible. The cherry flavor is overpowering. If you put it in a drink, you will not taste anything but cherry. Some people might like that. It is artificial cherry flavor. Not a big fan of that either. I have had other flavors of this brand. They taste pretty good and they don't overpower the entire drink. But this, I can't take it anymore. There was another thing that came from this company that was way too sweet for me. And I gave it away to people. And I even told them when I gave it away, I'm like, look, this is too sweet for me. You try it, maybe you'll like it, but I don't want it. And I don't want it cluttering up my cabinets and drawers. And I'm just going to accept, yes, I spent good money on it, but I don't want it. Here you go. And hopefully, the universe will bring back, all of that freebie stuff that I give out, all the amazing deals that yard sales where people are getting things that are worth $100 for $20. Hopefully that comes back to me in good karma. So we'll see. The other thing that I'm just decluttering, you guys that have seen some of my videos know that I have multiple readers. I have them all over the place. So when you have duplicates, the danger is that you can't find the duplicates. Actually, the other day I was looking for the duplicate where the duplicate should have been, like glasses on the first floor, glasses on the second floor, so that I don't have to run downstairs to get another pair of readers to read something on my computer. It was downstairs. They were all downstairs. So at this point, I'm decluttering this. I'm just going to have one set of readers. And I don't know if I clip them here like this, they have a tendency to fall out when I bend over. So I don't know how. You see me in some of the videos, I'm like this. They stay up there so I can find them when I need them. But I'm thinking about figuring out another way to keep the readers on me, but only to have one pair. And if I lose them or they break or they get scratched, just go out and buy another inexpensive pair of readers. These are not prescription. I would never get rid of prescription glasses. The old prescriptions that I have, my eye doctor has a donation box that you can put them in so that they get recycled for someone else. So those are the things that are leaving the house today. Adios, goodbye. Goodbye, my little frog. This is your last moment. Yeah. Someone will want him at the yard sale. Someone will see him and think that he's cute and pick him up and take him home. But, I wanted to kind of go into the thought process behind why I get rid of things and why things end up in a yard sale or the trash. Again, I want peace of mind. I want things to be streamlined. I don't want to be aggravated by the things that are in my house. And, when you come home, that's your haven. That's your sanctuary from the rest of the world. So you should be able to walk through the doors of your house and feel good. It should smell good to you. It should look good to you. You don't want to walk into your house and the first thing that you see is a giant pile of mail or, a giant pile of clothing or shoes. And one of these days we'll do a tour of the house so you can kind of see where everything has a home. Shoes do not live on the first floor. Shoes go upstairs. There's also a limited number of shoes. I know some women have, more than 5 pairs of shoes. I don't have more than 5 pairs of shoes. I have, a basic set of what I need and that's it. I have boots, I have sneakers, I have a pair of orthotic flip-flops. I mean, I just don't believe in having a lot of clothing and shoes and then you can't figure out what you wear because you can't find anything in your closet. So, recently when I decluttered the closet, I was able to like give some hangers to my husband who needs them. But he even said to himself, looking around, he's like, man, I got a lot of t-shirts I need to get rid of. And he's in the process now of decluttering his closet. And so either those clothes will get sold at a yard sale or they'll get donated somewhere, but we're not going to keep them. There's a new thing out on social media where you can buy a bag and you send your bag of textiles in, and then they give you credit on their website. The bag is $30. That's an expensive bag. So I'm paying you $30 so that you can recycle my stuff and I get a credit. To me, it sounds even weirder than Goodwill. I mean, you give your stuff to Goodwill for free and then they turn around and they sell it. So if anybody has tried those recycling bags, recycling your trash, please leave me a comment because I'm kind of curious about it. To me, it's just like the latest fad that people are going to jump on, and I don't think it'll last. I don't think it'll be here next year. So let me know if you have tried that trend and what your experience has been. I am dying to hear about it. In the meantime, I hope you found something helpful in this. Again, what I say is not gospel, it's just suggestions and what I do. And I hope you have a really great weekend. It's still very nice here where I live. I'm planning on being outside and enjoying good weather this weekend. I hope you do too. And I will see you next week with more helpful tips. Thank you.